So, you are clear. You are clear. Varric actually, like, because these things are, like, climbing, quote unquote, they fly, they hover onto you. He actually has to run across you and begin, like, cutting them away, left and right, like a farmer reaping the crop, to keep them off of you while you're dealing with the rest around you. If you ever seen the game Titanfall,
Yes.
Pilots can hop on the Titan and do shit on the Titan. That's sort of what you and him are doing. As like you're doing like all the crowd control with your massive size, he keeps hopping onto you and off of you, swinging and quitting out more fine surgical strikes.
Yes.
Varric confirmed for Titan pilot, which is saying something because those Titan pilots are. Do you know how much surgery and cybernetics they got going from? Those boys ain't human. Anyways, moving on. Morgan, what's your number?
Number what?
Damage threshold.
The total.
Damage.
Oh, damage threshold. Oh, I'm so fucking stupid. It ended up being 105 total.
Okay, so you have 105. Okay, so we have an idea what we're playing around with.
Which isn't
Point towards?
impossible, but good God, are these numbers getting far too high for her? So.
Wait until you guys get to plus 30, then you just can start crying.
Nope.
Yeah, that's something to consider. At plus 20, you're at double the starting number, right?
Yeah.
So it only gets worse.
But the number has become more. Okay, so.
It is
She
only
wants
round
to
3.
see. She will shout to Nesty and tell him, like, find Tristan. If he is somewhere out here, we need him to talk to
He
him.
responds instantly. He's been looking this whole time, funnily enough.
Huh?
Please tell me he sees him.
He doesn't even bar like pulling
Looking
away
down
from
or
his
anything.
scope as he keeps firing. He just says, "You ain't here, lass.
Fuck.
You ain't here."
Good thinking.
Bad thing. It didn't do anything.
No, it's good thinking. Could have.
I don't have the damage output to get 105 unless I do something else. I don't have something else. What else do I have?
Just thought of something. Thank you for saying look for Tristan out loud. I'm just wondering, you guys have disseminated who Tristan is to like the rest of your party, right? Just wondering.
I don't think it's
Probably.
secret information.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Just confirming that before I jump into an assumption.
Okay.
Smile.
I have an attack. Wait,
do.
when you say an attack, it's just one, even if you have multi-attack, right?
Correct.
Cool.
So like Alexander can't fan the hammer on your guys' turn, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So I have a attack that I can
In
help either
attack.
you or...
Thank you very much. In attack. Get it right.
No.
Pushes up
unattack.
glasses. Pushes up glasses. Pulls them off. I'm a monkey. Puts on glasses. Puts on glasses. Oh, that's Mr. Monkington.
Oh, Sir Monkington. Sorry,
Included
didn't mean
this
to
message.
disturb. Okay. Hey, remember how there's cannonballs?
There is. There is.
I'm gonna ask to do the most fucking monk shit ever. Can she try to punch the cannonball to have it explode and shatter and hit a bunch of dudes at once? Por favor.
Let it be known, cannonballs don't detonate. That they don't detonate.
I'm really hoping she could just break it somehow. I don't know.
Sure. Turn into shrapnel.
Basically. I guess one
Shotgun
solid
the
piece. Let's make it
cannonball.
many very small pieces.
What's your strength score?
It's a +3. It's a 16.
Okay, not
Damn.
too bad.
Yeah,
You
she's
can
gotta
make
push over that.
AC 20, make an unarmored attack. You'll be using your strength mod in place of your dex though, because there ain't nothing.
Okay.
That ain't nothing changed on that. That's a ball of iron right there.
Smooth.
Okay, I'll put that on there real quick.
If only you had the
help
hurt
with-
locker, then it counts as a siege weapon.
Oh, actually,
If
her stats
only.
are really good for that. No, I have to do this or else
Well,
I literally die.
I would say you can use your staff, and if you use your staff, you're baseball swinging it.
Oh, that's cool though. But it's so much cooler if you just hit it with your hand.
That's it. Fair enough.
Yeah, she's gonna fucking swing for the fences.
Yes.
Destroy it.
Ooh, you go over to the cannon crew and they're laughing their fucking asses off. Ooh, twofold. one of them has a piece of paper or a notepad that he's writing. You're just like, where the fuck do you get that? That's the point right now. They're keeping score on this bowling that they're doing, apparently. You're beginning to wonder, like, maybe Captain Oswin's the only good one amongst all of them. That's because they're sort of assholes in a certain regard. Anyway,
Well,
so you go over to them.
one round typically.
Correct. So you go over to them and ask for a cannonball, and they're just like, oh. Sure, why not? Here, take this. And like, they underhand chuck it at you as if it's like a baseball, but then when it comes into contact with you, it isn't fully corporeal, thank God, because it is a cannonball. You don't underhand chuck them, but you catch it just like, ooh, okay. And then you fling it in the air like a softball or a volleyball serve at this encroaching group of people. You guys are getting pressed back in tighter and tighter and tighter, by the way. That is just understandably so, I think you guys imagine. You toss it up in the air, volleyball serve at it, and do you punch or do you kick? I will ask that, because those are both 10 coin armor strikes. I'm the one. I'm just asking.
It's a punch. It's definitely a punch.
It's a punch. As it falls down, it gets perfect like torso level. You punch it. Thank God you're a monk, or else you probably would just shatter your hand right now. And then you just hear a bunch of like shrapnel just sort of begin cascading downhill. Roll me 1d6 plus. Actually, we'll use a strength mod. 1d6 plus 3.
Sure, don't roll shit.
Well,
you bastard.
Plus,
Am I able to spend like 2 key points to re-roll that or something?
One of your superiority dice. I think that's fair.
I'll burn one of those. Yeah, sure. Doodah. That's a much better number.
Okay, roll me. Oh, we have a precedent I can actually look at. Hold on, give me a sec.
There's a precedent for this?
Yeah, there is. Conjure Barrage is 3d8. Yeah, so roll me 3d8 plus 3.
Hey, 1d6, shouldn't your number 6 be d8 now?
It's 1d6 for like who it hits.
That's how many targets. How many targets are on the way?
Oh, okay, yeah.
You're correct, Toby. Oh, big money.
So 23 times 6.
Damn.
I think you're clear.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my God.
The street is peppered by shrapnel. Peppered, I say.
Just one of the gun nuts. One of the gun nuts looks over. It's like, I have an idea for this weapon that will sweep the streets.
No, shotguns already exist, I'm afraid.
Ah, damn.
So, that is your action. You still have bonus.
God, she has a bonus. I didn't think I'd get that far with the amount of things. Oh wait, no, key point. Oh wait, no, superior die. Yeah.
I mean, I will say this is like, I say it's gamey, but it's also fair in setting. You can just keep trying to punch stuff until you like fish a nat 20 to save for like like next turn or something.
True.
If you're already overkilled on it, I think that's fair. If it was like a Silas where it's like you needed to, you were gonna roll that anyways. That you're gonna roll those attacks anyways. Like there's no question on that.
Yeah.
Right? Then I think that one elapses at the end of the round. But if you're already done and you get a nat 20, then I think it should roll over to the next round to some differentiation.
Would there, as a bonus action, I doubt it, would there be any way as a bonus action she could assist with someone else getting to Blair?
Getting to Blair? No.
Yeah.
Getting through to Blair?
Getting through Blair?
Trampling her? Destroying her,
destroying her
crushing
with a
her
monkey?
bones? Ooh,
Okay. No, Flurry of Blows is only if you take the attack action. Alright, fuck it. I don't have anything else.
You could rock it right now. I don't care. What would constitute you attack a cannonball?
Nah, because I was trying to think, it's like, could I use Flurry of Blows to do the cannonball to instead have an action to give someone contradictory influence? And it's like, no, because mechanically, the Flurry of Blows would have to come after an attack.
Yeah, I would say no on that.
There's that. Bonus action, I don't think she has a ton. Dodge and disengage don't affect saves. She wants to help Blair. I don't know how she can help Blair, but she can at least get close to try and be supportive. So she wants to try and get through that barrier as well.
You walk into the barrier, make me a strength, con, and dex save.
Alright, let's start with the worst one. My God. Let's start with the second
Good
one.
roll.
So
There it is.
You're gonna cook for half. You are going to be launched out. But let's see if the blades get to you.
Ah, damn it! That's what the strength save is. Oh well, there's a good roll.
Yeah, you got advantage.
So let's see here. I have these numbers here.
But she gets all the damage.
Correct.
So for evasion, you dodge through the blades. For the radiant, you get half this amount. 21.
21.
21.
Let's see. What is my numbers at? 82 minus 21 is a 61. Do I get healing from Tolus?
This healing would probably come from America.
From America. Sure. I'm not against whatever healing.
So you go back to full.
Sick nasty. No,
That is your turn. You are launched out from the Bebel. The
Damn it, it had
divine
to be
Bebel.
any of them besides the strength one. Okay, well, wow. Anyways.
So John, roll me 1d6 plus 1. We'll times that by 5 for your cooking. Wow.
Oh boy, he cooking. Oh god, wait, no, he's cooking.
6 plus 1.
4, so 20. You're down 20 from your number. What is your number?
140.
You're down to 120. You're on the same tier as Silas Ape.
Speaking of Silas Ape, Ape Lass, I'm gonna use my attack to help out.
Sure,
If
I'll
that-
roll it up.
If that does anything.
I mean, it will do something unless you roll that one. Then we laugh at
Yes.
you.
I'm more meant for what? 14.
Okay, roll up the damage for a single attack.
3d10. I'm gonna use the fist attack, so it's 3d10 plus 6.
So 23 on
nice.
top of 20, so that puts you at 97.
This should be clearable.
In theory.
So, coming in from his previous swing, this broad arc, he realigns, aims a beam similar to what Alessander did, and fires out like this 120-foot, like, almost laser to clear a path.
Hell
And,
yeah.
there you go.
Okay, roll me a d6 plus 1.
We got lasers.
A cannonball slag.
Actually, hey,
cannibals.
Hey, Simon, can you make me a dex save real fast?
Signing.
It's not anything bad. It's not anything
If I
bad.
have to.
God damn it.
Let's see.
Wow.
This is plus 2. So my how does it work with this? What's the proficiency?
Does the ape normally have proficiency in it? I don't believe so.
No.
Proficiency in what?
Save.
Dex save. So
Dex
it would
save.
be
No
so it would
saves.
be just plus 2 because that's plus 2 to dex that they have.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's proficiency.
Okay. Let me just add that to the list of crits then. List O crits. My apologies.
List of crits. Ye old. BC
As-
anything bad?
It's nothing bad. Nothing bad. So, Sajar, let's see. That's 2 times 33, 66. 66 minus 97 puts you at 34 remaining. Plus 9. So 34 minus 9 would be... 34 minus 9 would be 25 remaining.
Yeah.
You're at 25 remaining. Yes?
I am resistant to both radiant and necrotic damage. Does that impact this at all?
You know, I wish you brought that up earlier.
I haven't taken any damage so far.
So you'd only take half that amount.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a fair way of doing it. We do the after results. So you're not just taking like, 200, more like 100. Yeah, no, so we'll do half the amount. But before that happens, as Psymate is like slamming down, crushing a bunch of ghosts with their monkey hands and stuff like that. That's actually an interesting point. Wait, hold on. Time out. So, because ghosts would probably be immune to non-magical weaponry, but if you're an ape, you have non-magical weapon. But if you're magically an ape, does that...
Magic ape.
Yeah, like, does that mean your flesh is magical for the purposes of overcoming magical resistance? Isn't? I'm gonna say yes to that, because I just feel like that makes sense, that it gives a bit more value to a polymorph spell.
Yeah, because you're magical. You're magically.
Delicious. Yeah, so...
Damn it, you're a magical non-binary cat.
So, as Thymate is like slamming down, aping out over us, Varric does hop off as you're in the midst of like, reeling for another swing, and he just like lands on his blade. onto one of the a couple of set of specters, like this trio of specters are coming out of the ground to like grab at you. He just slams his blade into the ground and lands on it, and then hops off and pulls it out of the ground. You can hear it scraping against the stonework. I see my mentor's techniques have taught you well. Keep you guys like parrying like a specter and like shoving it and stabbing at it.
Oh, was he aiming that at me?
He's saying it to you, yeah.
We went talking to the monkey.
You wasn't talking to the monkey, that's for certain. Yeah, you're definitely the only person that's interacting with his mentor, so.
Yeah, I give him like a salute and start heading toward Blair.
A bunch of specters begin to roll in down upon you two, as you know you're still eating that damage. Like, so you're still being assailed. You're still being halted by that.
Yeah. A move and then sand shift over and do walk over. But I still take the damage. Half of 25 would be...
You have ditched Varric. You make it over towards Blair's direction. She was going to help you get rid of the 25, but you left, so RIP.
It's okay.
So you take that 25, halved. And I would say you are unable to enter currently. That is all your movement.
Yeah. What would half of 25 be?
13.
13.
Varric hawks back on side mate. So, initiative count 0, which is boggling to think about considering how none of you guys are below 20 on your initiatives. Yeah, that's an interesting thing.
Well, everyone heard the Tristan's not around thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure everyone heard that. Yes, because you did a thing in the background. Yes. Anyways,
So,
about D6s?
So about that unusual confidence you gave your girlfriend, huh, Alexander? As you are battling in it, you can still see glimpses out from it, as they, you know, as hard as it is to make out through, like, a bunch of, like, steel shrapnel and radiance and stuff like that. Kasai is, just like the rest of you, fighting for her goddamn life! But more so, she is fighting for your guys' lives.
Oh, babe.
Can all of you make me a perception check, please?
I can.
Alexander, just so you're already doing over advantage for fucking vision, big child. That tracks.
Wait.
That's good.
I'm waiting.
I don't know
You know, can you roll one more time? I'm just curious. Can we just roll one more time? It's like a funny bit. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Every time, without fail, like comedic timing, it always happens. What the fuck? We should.
Wait.
We should change that. Something.
It's the perception. I knew it.
Fucking it's because it's perception, and that's why.
Can you roll one more perception roll, please? I just want to test it at this point, man. I'm just.
Oh, now
there it is. No, I'm sick of this shit. Take that 19. I'm sick of this shit. I'm done.
Yeah.
And then it's not enough.
It's funny, but like, it's also like, bro, why?
Jesus, my dude.
Oh my
Or,
god! I
I
got
don't-
so frustrated. I like moved around and dynamically moved my arms. My arms are tinkling now. I don't know why. That's weird.
You probably
Okay.
pinched a nerve for a second.
Tongue.
I don't know how it works with these stat blocks here, but perception +4. Perception is one of the skills listed on the giant ape.
Let's see here. Blah blah blah.
So I'm just not sure what to.
It replaces or returns alignment. Blah blah blah. Yeah, just roll a +4.
Okay, d20 +4. That's it.
Yeah.
15. That terrible for a monkey.
All right. Sorry, Simon. You don't see it.
You know,
To the rest of you, however, you guys can see that the cracks are on Kasai's staff are increasing. You know, in the same way, like hitting something against other things breaks it.
oh god.
What?
Oh god.
Yeah. That's a bit concerning. The glowing line underneath is doubly concerning. She is seeing all of you, minus Silas, who's aping out over there, trying to get in, and she actually does, like, stab her, war scythe into the ground for a moment, and she just begins praying. Like, for the love of the gods, exalted Lord Octavian, I guess in specific, she just is asking for help. Yeah, she probably does say it in Nevros. So only those of you that speak Nevros would understand what she's saying. But it is, like, true to funerary rites that she's done in the past, she's not a very prolific or long-winded like sort of prayer leader. She just says what needs to be said, and she says quite simply, "Please help." So you use an unusual confidence, you son of a bitch. You goddamn dirty son of a bitch. So I asked you two, as the people that were going to contend with Kasai's Ligaratus to prove her worthiness to the staff, if you guys were okay with it not being combat, or just your take, right? Your take your temperature. I put on some gloves and took your temperature.
Correct.
I always said that to those two because they're the ones involved in the combat with Kasai. So, and you guys were like, it's understandable if we don't, right? We're like, push for a narratively fulfilling moment and so on and so forth. I think now would be a narratively fulfilling moment.
Yeah!
Fuck yeah.
Oh no, it gets better. You guys need help. You get help.
Oh, big man.
sick.
Bring back the spirits of the dead. You could see Kasai's Ligaratus and Alas take the field.
Yeah.
Her Ligaratus is like 7 feet tall, by the way.
Oh my god!
He wields a blade almost maybe twice as long as himself.
Is he single?
It is a two-handed katana, like a dai katana, so it has a long grip about it. He is burning with cinders, and her Ligaratus takes the field alongside him, glowing with absolute radiance.
I love the matching like masks, despite them being from like
Yeah,
different
no, it's
sources.
sick.
And the borders, too.
Oh, they're so
You just
cool.
picked some very
Glowing
nice
charcoal.
aesthetics.
That Ligaratus alone has 5 legendary actions.
So
can't see it.
after each of
Oh,
everyone's
myself.
turns, it's like, here you go, here you go, here you go.
You can't see it, but I'm fanning myself.
The Alas is the
That's so
same.
hot.
The Alas is the same. They are both equal powers in Kasai's tribe. One is the war leader, one is the spiritual leader. However, normally the Alas has the staff. My bad. The Alas does have the staff right now, as the cracks on this staff at Kasai is holding begin to break and shatter, revealing its new form, faith repurposed. And the scythe that she left in the ground begins to magnetically almost pull towards it. A bright light emerges, and she has her new staff's... Well, it's not a staff anymore, technically. I guess it's more akin to a spear.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Fighting my
So, I would say you guys are free to begin trying to coerce Blair out of this, or I'd say you guys probably have like 3 rounds of free activity until they can only do so much against infinite numbers. So, immediately Kasai's Ligaratus just dashes and leaves a trail of fire behind him, cleaving, like piercing through like 17 like specters or something. Actually, 1 per foot, so we're on 5th. Well, that's the length of the blade, so probably around like 9 specters in one fell swoop. Yeah, this is a Dark Souls 2 boss, by the way. So if you ever seen how this guy fights, Thurlon, correct. You ever seen how he fights? That's probably how Kasai's Ligaratus fights. So let's bring it back. You guys are in various capacities near Blair or dealing with things around Blair and stuff like that. What do my dudes? Alexander, you lead us off.
Okay, fuck.
You could have described this whole combat better. Okay, fuck.
What do you? If you need a minute to think, I have a question. If you need a minute to think,
By all means,
Stop motion.
I can dismiss the spell like just as a free thing, right?
Let me
You can stop concentrating on a spell at any time.
Yeah.
Okay, then there you go then.
Is it a constant? It is
If
concentration.
If I get
sounds
within like range of like if I get close to this shit, will I also benefit from those free actions to help out?
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably what I'm gonna do on my turn. Get close and then dismiss it, or stop concentrating rather.
Sure.
Awesome.
Oh, I see that Sir Long gift, baby. Oh, he's such a Chad.
The, like little
Look at
head.
Ligaratus. He's such a Chad.
Before he starts
Yes, he is.
Ghost hunting, ghost busting, does he like give a little dip of his head to his opponents? Like Alon does?
He does.
Respect.
He just holds the blade to his forehead and does like a slight bow, and in one microsecond movement, it is next to his side and he's blitzing forward.
Yes! Alright, cool guy. Alright, gotcha.
Tani's swooning.
Tani is having the time of her life right now. She's gonna have so many questions for Kasai.
I love the dichotomy of us all panicking trying to help Blair. Then off in the corner outside.
Tani's
She's just
swooning.
Shonen protagonist.
Hey, can I duel your Legratos, Kasai? Can I?
You can lose to him.
You can lose.
100% lose to him.
Okay, we got distracted.
Oh, I would say there's one other thing that does happen. Oscar does close distance with the situation as well. So he is here. I mean, you guys are free to do stuff right now, so he is trying to help. Because Blair is like the VIP of us.
Right. Very important, princess.
As much as I would like to get in there. Hey, need not. How Silas's scores for like strength, dex, and con? Like the saves.
Not being.
Are we going in
Simate?
order? I'm assuming we're going in order.
I feel like I'd have better chance getting in there as Simate and then dismissing it. Or not concentrating. So. Why do you ask?
Because I have one more contradictory influence. And as much as I want Morgan to get in there, Silas is the best connection with them. So I want to help Silas out.
I go for you, so I can try as Simate, and if I get booted out, you can help me next.
Sure.
Just do an ape jump over the top of the dome, you'll fall in. That way gravity will get you where you need to go.
or the turbulence of it will whip you out in the same way putting like a baseball in a baseball shooter.
Hey, baseball's cool too.
Boom. Okay, let's bring it back.
Okay,
Alexander, you are the
Simon
one next to
Campbell.
Blair right now. Hey, can you make me those 3 saves again, by the way?
Yes.
There it is.
Yes, I can. Ooh.
You got this, buddy.
Oh, wait, before you do it, add a d6 to all of them.
Sweet.
What the hell?
What will I name this?
Damn.
Celestial Wheel.
Celestial Wheel.
Let it be known, Kasai's Aulus doesn't walk. He floats on like radiation of sunlight.
He floats on.
So he
bees.
T-poses on some bitches and floats at them.
Something like that, yeah. That's the thing. Normally he has his staff around. He doesn't. So he just conjures bolts of sunlight and throws them at stuff.
God,
So
it's so cool.
I will roll the strength.
they're all
for
dead.
The most important. Before I do that, hey Crash.
Yeah, but
You ever heard of a little thing called dad strength?
Shut up!
What wouldn't the father do for his daughter?
Did you know that mothers, when their child is trapped beneath a car, summon up this strength
Shut up.
to get off of them?
roll your fucking dice. I will give you here. Hold on. Let me roll a thing real fast.
As the clearly superior sex, men often.
Oh my god.
Hey,
No
you're the
offense
one
to
saying
this
that, bigot.
That passes through the DC 19. No, it's not a knife. You do get 1 coin from Amber.
Nice. So it's like a pocket advantage reroll if I need it.
Bingo.
Bingo boingo.
I love my daughters. Yeah, I'm gonna
God.
spend
Okay.
Much better.
You're not ejected out. Very important.
All right, now it's just damage, which I can take that. Okay. Whatever. That's still half damage from that. And then, yeah, +6 from the.
So you take half that amount, so 17 radiant, and then you take
half of
66. 15? Ooh, 21.
21. All right, so minus 17, minus 21. And I think, oh, you know what? He's not gonna try to like hold her hand because I assume there's still like press firmly into her head.
Yeah.
You ever see that painting of Ivan the Terrible, like holding his like son after he was shot?
Ivan the Terrible.
I
It
got
almost
the,
makes you feel sympathetic.
God.
I got the image.
Send it.
It's in company chatter.
I looked it up.
Oh. Yeah.